Hi, good morning, everybody. I still have to get ready for the day, but I just wanted to tell you kind of a revelation that I had. Again, it deals with this quantum physics thing, but it doesn't, I don't think this particular part is quantum physics. It's March right now, excuse me, okay. It's April 3rd, 2019. Oops, I'm sorry, honey. That's my baby. Her name is Persephone. She was she's a daughter of Zeus, and this is Greek mythology. Persephone, the daughter of Zeus, and she's the goddess of seasons. And Demeter, her mother, sent a champion to rescue her from hell because Hades kidnapped her. And so finally an agreement was made. It's kind of like a hostage negotiator. Zeus and Hades came up with a agreement. And so she kind of vicariously became the queen of hell. But she's not evil. It's funny. Anyway, so I feel like, and the organization I rescued her from, or adopted her from, rather, she was rescued by the organization. It's called Heaven on Earth. So that's kind of cool. So that's my Persephone. I call her Little Mamas. I'm Big Mamas. I'm Jennifer Holly Cole. Alright, so it is... Okay, so it's about 8:40 in the morning. And I just had a thought. The idea of these resets and the revelation of there's no deja vu. There's no such thing as deja vu. It's a memory. Okay? That's part of what's happening. I think that all that happened, I think the internet kept getting reset. The internet kept getting reset. Again and again and again. And if it was a real reset of time with the anchor, right? We've got the anchor to time. I'm going to say she's a woman. Okay? If, let's say, her life was cut short, right? That means, boom, you go automatically back to her birth date. Right? That'd be a real reset. But what if she didn't pass and some jerk kept her hostage, right? She'd heal, she'd go back to normal, come out of her coma, revive her, right? And then she'd start living her life somewhere else or with somebody else or whatever. And then they do the same thing to her. Knock her out, right? But all the while, there are no real-time resets. It's all resets of the internet, which would explain why we have an overlap of information on the internet right now. It would explain why, for a moment, we were getting double emails. Did you email me? Because it says it's from you. No, this did happen to me once, quite a few years back. And so there's that. There's duplications of paperwork. It just, stuff like that. I think it's being worked out now. I'm going to keep my political opinions to myself, but I used to frown or get discouraged. Shake my head whenever President Trump would say fake news, right? I didn't understand what he was talking about. it made no sense to me. I'm all, fake news? What the frig? You know, really? Fake news? Well, I think it has to do with the time overlap, right? There are a lot of us that weren't aware of this. It's almost like it was, right? So that's part of what happens. So we are living on like one kind of timeline. And it seems like, and I don't know, sometimes it feels like there are people that are truly living their life and they're doing great, stuff like that. But then you come across these people that are fake. I mean, really fake. Like they pretend to be your friend. You know, they have all these other intentions with you because they're aware of the previous overlap. Okay? So I want people to be very careful. If I'm correct, and this is really happening, there are jerks out there that are going to take advantage of your bank accounts, your bloodlines, right? Because they already know. Right? They're just waiting for the right moment in time to synchronize. Do you understand? It's almost like two vehicles. Let's say one was hidden in storage or a garage, just kept there, right? And then this fake reset happens, right? The next thing you know, the person who's aware of this reset pulls the car out, right? It didn't belong to him to begin with. It was stolen. Okay, that's important. But now he can turn. Maybe he changed his name, right, or her name or something, and whatever. It's legal. Okay. So they pull the car out and they're, they're on their way. Happy trails, whatever, right? But in the interim, the manufacturer, because it's a synchronized thing, has now produced the same exact vehicle with the same exact VIN number. So now you've got two street acceptable cars, forgive my lack of a better word, right? So you've got two cars that are both legal on the road that have the same VIN numbers. You understand? I just want to make people aware of what's really going on. Okay? This is important. Just live your lives the way that you normally would. Don't walk on eggshells. If you meet some of these fake people, please don't befriend them. Okay? Don't give them any vital information on you. The other thing that I think has also happened, and I know this is it's almost absurd, but I'm just going to say it because it's something I have thought about, I've contemplated. What if these particular resets, maybe there was, maybe there were a few full resets, not just of the internet. And no, you know what? Actually, it would have to be a reset of the internet, yeah. Because we're born. Okay, our birthday is our stamp in time. Boom. It's our stamp in the fabric of time. We are all part of time. We all consist of matter, right? Theory of relativity, right? We're all part of the same stuff, okay? But our birth is our stamp in time. So now, what if with these fake resets, our parents kept giving birth to other children? That's what I'm getting at. So what if we have not clones, because it's a fake reset. They're actual babies that are born that are our siblings, that get misplaced because of these resets. Like our parents didn't know they had more than, like for example, maybe they didn't know they had more than, no, that's not coming out right. They didn't know that they had more than just me as a child. I was raised an only child. Well, my dad has 2 other kids from his first marriage. So I have half sister and half brother. But what I'm saying is that between my parents, right, what if they didn't know? And these resets misplaced our siblings. So they're not clones of us, because remember, it's a fake reset. That means our mothers gave birth to other children several times. So we have brothers and sisters out there that we have no knowledge of. It's really bad. So whoever did this, whoever holds the cell phone or laptop that controls this, that has tapped into a way to do this, that person needs to be in a maximum facility in a remote island, because when the world finds out what they did, bad, really bad. Anyway, so I'm just thinking out loud, and I wanted to bring it to the attention of the public. All right, so have a beautiful day. It is, what is this, Tuesday? No, it's the 3rd, Wednesday. Yeah, sorry. Have a beautiful day, and God bless you, and hang in there. Just be yourselves, do your thing. That's the best thing you can do. We have all been born with free will. You have that right. Just keep going. All right, God bless. Have a good day.